A woman with $20 of groceries before going home to her $15,000 house in 1980. Ooh, oh, must have been great. Do we have anybody here, listening or viewing right now that's old enough to absolutely confirm how awesome the 60s, 70s, 80s, and even the end of the 90s probably was in terms of being able to buy a house for $9 and get college for breathing 2 hours a week? $60 game from a AAA company. Random indie game that costs less than a cup of coffee. Oh man, that new game from the guys that made Binding of Isaac. Okay, I say new game, I think it just came out of early access. Is it called Brotato or something like that? That game's like $4. It's awesome. Americans explaining to Brits how 30°C, 86 Fahrenheit, isn't hot, while mostly living in detached houses built of wood, sitting in their air conditioning all day. 86 or 30 is hot. It's quite uncomfortable, even if there's a lovely breeze. Yeah, my air conditioning's on right now. I feel fine. Ugh. Reddit's killing third-party apps and something about API. I don't know what the hell that is because I just used the official app. Yeah, when I had an Android I didn't, but then I switched back to iPhone and I did, and all I could think was, oh yeah, the experience isn't really better than any of the other apps I use. There's definitely more ads, but was it 10 billion times worse than the other ones I used that had ads? No, I wouldn't say so. Everybody's Apple Vision Pro exactly one day after buying it. I mean, I don't think it'll matter too much to you. You're inside there. You find some cool-looking clothes online. The price tag for it is in the 3+ digits range. Okay, well, what website were you shopping on, though? It's not the website's fault you went to Gucci or some other really crappy brand. Heck, I don't really know much about Gucci. I don't even know what they make. Do they make fridges? Handbags? Sunglasses? Probably all of the above, let's be real. Opening your fridge after coming back from vacation. Spoiled Brahmin milk. Spoiled fruit. Spoiled meat. Spoiled vegetables. Dude, how long were you on vacation? Also, another question, why did you have all of that stuff in there and not use any of it before going on what was apparently like a 9-year vacation? What in the world? I can understand milk. Milk will spoil if you look at it wrong, but veggies? The meat? What have you done? Why did you have meat you weren't ready to use in the fridge? Freeze it! When you're ready to use it, thaw it! And then eat it! Although I guess I can also say, fruit is pretty rough in that regard as well, isn't it? Oh god, look at all that corporate rainbow pandering. Meanwhile, there's Opera. We got the men kissing right there. The browser for gamers. I don't really like, I've said it before, I don't really like the corporate Twitter bullcrap, but at least Opera has the balls to do anything different in that regard? Just from the profile photo alone. My dad in his 50s with no gym his entire life. Me after years and years of working out in the gym. Well, what did your dad do for a living all the way up into his 50s? Because, that really plays into it quite a bit. Me, I play computer games. My dad, he was a painter and a cook and all those other things. Those muscles had to stay working. You accidentally text your stepsister to send nudes. She has a good sense of humor and will probably laugh it off. She sends nudes? Oh no, you moron! Bury this, you filthy casual! I'd like to see the Mythbusters, or would like to have seen the Mythbusters, tackle an over-the-arm trebuchet like that. Not a giant slingshot, not an over-the-shoulder catapult. It has to be the trebuchet. Me in my job's break area. Legit sign in the room. Don't quit, you're here for a reason, because you have nowhere else to turn and have bills to pay. Man, if you're allowed to treat this job like that, then why during the interview process did you ask me why I applied for the job? I need money, screw you. You send a girl a dick pic. Oh, it's cute. Oh, remember, you deserve that response if they didn't ask for a dick pic, okay? If it's explicitly consented to and asked for and all that fun stuff, then that's me. But if you're just slinging dong through the textiverse, you do deserve to get made fun of. I'm sorry. How much I weigh now? Pizza mukbang. I've gained back 47.9... Wait, what? I'm confused. I heard he was on the mend. What's happening now? When you finally reached 100% of the hardest game you've ever played? Finally, inner peace. Man, that's every game for me. Not hitting 100%, but just it being the hardest game I've ever played. HBO changing the name of their platform every 6 months. Oh, right. I forgot it was Go at first. I don't remember it being Now, though. Max is just so beyond stupid and embarrassing, though. When you waste dozens of square kilometers of valuable land and millions of gallons of fresh water every year, just so a bunch of rich a-holes can play the most boring sport ever invented. Look, the only golf that should be illegal at this point is mini golf. Okay, we don't have to that's not the right word. We don't have to waste crap tons of good land and a lot of water to upkeep the mini golf courses. And they're way more fun. Okay, who's all in favor of getting rid of all the regular golf courses and then starting to transition the Golf Channel over to the coolest, most extreme, most expensive looking mini golf courses ever? We know we'd all watch it. Popcorn in my lap. I'm there every single Saturday night watching the mini golf channel. Okay? If poison expires, is it more poisonous or less poisonous, man? What? You know, that's a good question. Is it any less dangerous to you if a poison expires? Can a poison expire? Medieval knight visiting a poor village be like, yeah, kinda. That armor costs at least $12. Jesters in fiction, please stop making fun of me. I only wish to be freed from this living nightmare. Jesters in reality, I am fed, clothed, well paid, I can insult the king without consequences, and am in some cases among his most important advisors. I don't know where I heard this, so I probably just made this up entirely, so you can't really take my word on anything really at all, especially this, but I remember hearing from somewhere a long time ago that the jester was also the most likely to be executed in certain conditions. Not just in general. In certain conditions, sometimes they would just go, screw it, take the dip whatever, I'm mad, or however it went. I don't know. I did not live in the time where jesters existed, at least in that regard. French mofos adding random letters to their words so that the pronunciation is as far from the lettering as possible. POV, states arguing on who's the worst state. Texas, Ohio, Florida. You know, I lived in Ohio for a little bit, and I'm not 100% sure where the meme about Ohio really came from. Don't get me wrong, I'm not denying it or anything like that. I've been to Florida, I've been to Texas, they can fight it out, I don't give a crap. But Ohio seems to just be chillin'. Big chillin'. Did it start with that whole thing where more astronauts than any other state have come from Ohio? What makes them want to leave Ohio so bad that they decided to leave Earth? Is that where that came from? When I predict that a goat will bang a hobo in Velma Season 2 and it actually happens, I expect nothing and I'm still let down. Actually, excuse me, what? Huh? What are you talking about? What? Being a princess in pop culture? Dad, I want more gifts. Yes, honey. Being a princess in medieval times? My daughter, it's time for you to get married to the heir of the kingdom I want an alliance with. Yes, father. 5-year-old me looking for the R3 button on my controller. It's right there. You can't see it? Dude, it's right there. It's clearly marked. Me casually opening Reddit for no freaking reason. Yeah, that did kind of happen out of nowhere recently. I think in protest a bunch of the subreddits were going not safe for work for a little bit, which I guess that's a form of protest. I don't know how that would be any more effective than the shutdown everybody was doing, but okay. When you go to orphanage to adopt a child and the receptionist says, wow, you've grown so much. What? I mean, I know what you're saying, it's just really dumb. She's only 15 years old. Reddit, Spider-Verse fandom, Twitter, what? Reject modernity. Embrace tradition. Oh man, I haven't seen that game in a long time. We should bring it back. Actually, you know what? Where's that movie? Okay, Angry Birds got a movie, not the same type of game, but come on, we gotta be fair here. Game developers, me who pirated their games, a good review. Well, that's nice. So, did you actually support them, though? I mean, where exactly are you putting the good review? Are you doing it on, Metacritic or something like that? Because almost everybody I know, personally, so this doesn't really mean much for the grand scheme, almost everybody I know is just going by Steam reviews. So I would hope that if the game was good enough to warrant that review, that you did your best to actually support them. You know what I'm saying? The key to success, according to rich people versus according to real life. Hard work, money, luck, and knowing the right people. Hard work is a part of it, okay? Wasn't it Bo Burnham that said during an interview on TV, hey, you know what? I'm not going to go out there and try to tell you how to be successful because so much of it is luck, okay? You can have a crap ton of talent and have a lot of hard work and good work ethic. But some of the most successful people you've ever seen are incredibly lucky Nepo babies, or they just so happen to know the right people. A lot of people ask me, how do you get into voice acting? Well, honestly, I don't know how you get into voice acting. You just start doing it, you start looking for people creating small projects, stuff like that. But a lot of people get into it because their mom or dad was into it, so they get to go into it. Not most. Not saying it's not worth pursuing. I pursue it. But you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not the best with the words. A $50 Uber ride, a $2,500 ambulance ride, me bleeding out in an alleyway. I guess the main thing here is, what if that Uber ride pulls up and goes, hey, no, this isn't cool. You're not going to destroy my car with your gross blood, and then just drives away. Come on. Of course, the ambulance shouldn't be $2,500. Hell, it's probably more in reality. Hooray! Isn't that fun? Isn't it fun living here in the United States? For those of you that do, what the heck is going on? We're stuck in this dark room and now we're glowing? I don't know, I hate this! I made everybody here glow so that it'll all fit into dark mode better. Great idea, my friend. Dinner date with a really nice guy is going very well. He was rude to the waitress. Yeah, there are a lot of very large red flags out there, and this is a war banner, let me tell you what. You should not disrespect anybody, especially if they're doing a job that you demanded be done, simply with your presence, you little jerk. Crocodiles can now fly or teleport. You idiot. They're invisible. Run! Well, if he was invisible but couldn't fly or teleport, I think that this shape right here implies that he's just chilling. So I don't really have to worry about running or otherwise. When I order food and the waiter says good choice, damn right it's a good choice, I know it was. Or rather, I know it is. I am the one that made it. It's my last week of school. It's my last week of school forever. Oh, you're free. I don't see what the issue is here. You're free, my lad. You're free! The video games industry, if Namco didn't patent loading screen minigames in 1998? Well, I've wondered about that little factoid before, because playing Okami back in 2006, roughly, a little while after the game came out, that game had loading screen minigames. Maybe Namco did secretly work on that game, but I'm pretty sure it was Clover Studios and Capcom. Does Namco, own either of those studios? Sorry, Clover Studios is gone, but you get what I mean, right? That game had little tiny mini-games in the loading screen. Although I guess to be fair, they could have just licensed that technology. When she's in your car and the Assassin's Creed 4 sea shanties start playing, I never played it, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about. People who put the Bible in the fiction section. People who put the math books in the horror section. Hell yeah. I can't wait for math horror movies to start coming out. You know Cyber Chase? They should reboot it, but make it scary like Goosebumps. Him, sitting in my uni classrooms and working on a laptop. Me, an extrovert, talking to him and joking around and making him laugh. Him blushing most of the time. So, what semester are you in? I'm a student as well. I'm your department faculty. I don't know school. I've never been to school. I don't know what this means. Starfield will let you fully customize your ship. Millions of ships around the world. Yeah. Everyone is going to have at least one penis ship in their fleet. That's gonna be a guarantee, and you can't escape that, okay? Playing one of my own favorite playlists in the work van. Coworker enters the van. What the hell is this? Never again. You know, I used to be like that, until I realized they can go f*** themselves. And you know what? Right after that, I play Barbie Girl 5 times in a row, because screw you. You don't get to call something you don't like or vibe with That's not how it works, okay? Beauty is in the eyes and ears of the beholder. So suck my balls and listen to Aqua with me, jackass. Me, a third world country student needing to learn proper English, seeing native English speakers type should of instead of should have. I went on a whole timed rant about this should of, come on. The other 6 sins not getting a single day, pride getting an entire month. I'm sorry, but I don't need 7 months out of the year to be dedicated to the most horrid of sins. Least of all, gluttony, okay? Sloth, we can all just take a nap for a month straight, but gluttony, I really don't want to gain 45 pounds on that month, okay? Girls when other girls say she's pretty, boys when other boys say he's handsome. I mean, why don't you try it? Why don't you call me handsome? See what I do, you know what I'm saying? I'll kiss you. People joking about competitive sex. In Sweden, sex is now a sport. First European sex championship to be held soon. I don't believe that for 1 second. What the hell's that supposed to look like? No, seriously, not sex, competitive sex. Is there a stage? Are they streaming it? What is this? Can we just call it Do you think not safe for work artists masturbate to their own material? Huh? Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask. A little? When someone adds eth to the end of every word and claims they're speaking medieval? Shutteth up, loser. Take me, my hero. And what about your boyfriend? He won't know. And here's where you're wrong, bitch. Oh yeah, I remember that episode. Modern internet users trying not to start comments with bro and end it with the skull emoji. I need it. I need it. How it started, how it's going. You mean that's not what she was trying to get at? Employers, did you actually expect to get hired just because you finished college? Students who just graduated? Kinda. Yeah, because surprisingly enough, that should literally be the f***ing point. If you're looking for educated people to fill jobs that you need done, why would you not hire the educated people who are specifically educated in doing the job you need to be done? I understand experience is a big thing, but how the hell, I'm not kidding, how are these people supposed to graduate college with 400 years of experience in the job that you need done? I don't understand. I don't get it. No, don't come at me with any argument against it because it's bullshit. It's just some boomer crap. I need 30 years experience and a 55-year degree. By the way, the thing that we're doing was invented 3 years ago. Like, get the f*** out of here. Can't believe the same studio made both of these movies. Ain't no way. Look, man, the Emoji Movie was a hell of a speed bump on the way to something truly magical. Okay? Sony had to step it up, and I'm very, very glad that they actually did. Who asked? Never argue with stupid people. They'll drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Okay, so can somebody in the comments please find out for me, because I have a headache and I'm too lazy right now. Did Mark Twain ever actually even remotely say this, or do we like to do that thing that they do on Facebook where it's picture of person, quote you made up that makes you sound smart? Go. Therapists, why don't we start with something you both have in common? Well, neither of us suck dick. Really? Why don't you both get on that? Come on, it's good fun. The world is a cruel and unjust place. There's no harmony in the universe. The only constant is suffering. Minutes later, OMG, alphabet order bot. Well, would you look at that? All the words in your comment are in alphabetical order. What a lovely bot. Aren't bots on Reddit going away? They're gonna execute him. What's your favorite season? Me? Autumn? Sick. Winter? Freezing to death. Spring? Allergies. Summer? Literally burning. You know, it's weird. I don't think I've ever been sick in autumn. Generally, my sicknesses catch up with me in spring and in winter, and I don't know why that is. It's very strange. I do agree I'm literally burning right now. Family dinner. You know, that's gotta hurt, Mr. Man. Because man is his last name. First name Bat, last name Man. Don't you guys keep up? Teenagers in real life. Teenagers according to Hollywood. Teenagers according to anime. Well, look, anime has always been the most accurate, okay? Everyone kept telling me to touch grass. I went and touched grass, and now my face hurts. So checkmate, atheists. Neuralink is approved by the FDA for human testing. It's probably gonna have ads. Oh, you betcha! You know those tablets that Amazon will sling at you for a lot cheaper if you buy the ad-supported version? You know, the one where your home menu is baked in with ads? You know? Do they still do that? I hope they don't, because that's getting real close to my favorite dystopia, for sure. But you know damn well there's gonna be a version of this that's 2% cheaper, just as likely to kill you, and full of all sorts of ad about random garbage that makes you want to die. Me cooking, my wife's cooking, my mom's cooking, grandma's cooking, Gordon Ramsay's cooking. That one time my father cooking with random things he found in the fridge? You gotta learn to think on your feet if you're gonna be a dad. I'm the dumbest man alive. If the hero kills the villains, they're just as bad as the villain. You're clearly dumber. Yeah, I'm getting kind of sick of that. I want the heroes to start beating the villains to death, okay? Come on, it's due time. You find a good medieval-themed game. It's a fantasy game. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, fantasy's stupid. We don't like fantasy. No, I do actually get what you mean, though. 2008, a trillion gamers online. 2023, those who were there, good times. Of course it was good times. It was great times. I loved it. Always loved seeing that stupid little map light up and blink throughout the day. Quiet quitting, working like they do everywhere else. Yeah, nothing's ever clean. The dirt's only accumulated elsewhere. Until we meet again, He-Man. Well, yeah, this thought's been around for a while. The first time I saw it was on r/shower thoughts, you know? You don't actually clean anything, you just make something else dirty. You're really just moving the dirt somewhere. Third-party Reddit apps thanking us for our support. Me, who had absolutely no clue there were third-party Reddit apps. There were. Using Tinder as a man. Please say hello to me. Oh, dude, I need to rewatch I Am Legend. That was some wild crap. Man, oh, that was awful. I loved it. It hurt so good. Do we have any homework for tomorrow? We're gonna kill you. Also, that movie is looking so good. Any travel guide advertisement, when you get there, there's a guy pooping in a cardboard box down there. Yeah, that's every city for you. It's not unique to the one you visited and decided to go on a rant about how it's overrated. Yeah, it's every city. Every single one. Don't pretend like the one you're from is special. There's a guy that's in a box in your city too. Okay? Okay, sweetie. Hollywood. Will hate crime you. Person you're safe with. Real life. Will hate crime you. Person you're safe with. Dude, I know I'm totally gonna be safe with Matthew Lillard from SLC Punk, okay? I know that I'd be safe with him. Macarena, pumped up kicks, catchy tunes with messed up lyrics. I don't know why I don't remember a single lyric from Macarena at all. Pumped up kicks, though, I always knew that crap was messed up. Discord, Twitch, making horrible changes that nobody asked for. Yeah, they're both doing pretty good with that relatively recently. Okay, not relatively, it has been recent. Discord's name thing sucks, and Twitch is just absolutely losing its goddamn mind. How do you make YouTube's decisions look good in comparison? I don't understand.